Yo, Mandem Podcast, episode 309.
Yes, man. It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
We're back.
I think it's been a minute since we all put it together.
Yes,
it has, man.
I feel like it's since the first week of Jan, I think.
It's been a while, man. January's hitting us up.
January,
yeah.
the blues come for, man, still.
Yeah.
But yeah, the most devastating front three since Messi, Suarez and Neymar. We're back, man. We're back. We survived January. So well done.
Yes, well, yeah, we made it through. Did we actually question? I'm assuming we did. Dan, you said you were doing dry Jan.
Yeah. Depends, man. Dry is actually a social construct. It's actually
Made by the man.
Yeah,
Where did it go wrong,
the man. Nah, Guinness, man, hit me with a 1-2 like a few times across the month.
Guinness is a weird
3-4.
one, though, isn't it? Almost
Yeah.
like you're kind of not drinking.
Yeah, it's like
definitely
are. Yeah,
It's a
but
bit
yeah,
milkshake-ish.
it's definitely- Yeah, what is this nourishment? and that.
Milkshake.
But no, it's good, man. It's good. I made it.
I'm not the only one congratulating the dry Jan, am I? Don't let me down now.
Dry Jan.
Nah, no chance.
What I look
Nah.
like? Yeah.
Oh man,
Nah.
these man are just
Impossible,
telling
man.
you lies.
I think for me anyway, I've done it 1 year. It's quite a while now, and after that, it's nice, isn't it? But I think if you want to drink,
Man said it's nice.
you just have a drink. I know one guy at work was doing it, and he like towards the end of the month, he was getting a bit aggy.
Oh, is it? He
Kinda,
needed
like
that-
he's not
that-
like a man that drinks all the time, but you could just tell
could do with
He
it.
needed it.
in certain like calls, mostly internal. He's just like, what are you lot talking
He could
about?
just do with
let's
like
wrap
a-
this. Let's wrap this up. But usually he's a lot more chill. But yeah, dry Jan, I didn't partake.
Oh man,
This
Congrats,
month.
Rich. There you go.
How was
thanks, man. I only did it because you guys mentioned it. I don't need to, innit? Like, to be fair, I don't drink like that. I was trying it.
No, it's good. It's good. But then you can make up for it, man. February's here.
it? Yeah.
No,
Make up for lost time, man.
I was with you last night, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever drink there?
No, so I'm doing dry Feb. I'm switching it up on them, man. Keep them guessing. Keep them on their toes, man.
Yeah.
No, yesterday that was my first drink of the year.
Okay.
And
Yeah, that's good.
What was it?
It hit still.
What? Oh, yeah.
I mean,
The
we
portions.
know the man love a drink.
Good hosts.
But I asked for like a Henny and Coke. Fam, the glass is this big. A man's poured this much Henny in it.
Like, he has to get rid of it. Like,
And then I've tasted it. I've been like, oh, this is awful.
It's gonna go off in like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
But I'm just going to drink the rest of it. So man was sipping, sip.
Good,
Boy,
man.
Yeah.
Good vibes. So,
feeling away.
Nice.
good little event there, man. How'd your week's been? Flourishing. Q1. Well, Q1. January's out the way.
January's out.
This is the real start of the year. How's it going so far?
1 through 12, isn't it? Right. The reason more recently I've been looking at is rounds. Like,
Cool. Yeah.
Round one.
Did you? Was that one of the rounds where you just stood there with your hands up and just danced around,
I didn't really-
trying not to get hit?
you know, they say stick and move. I stuck.
Okay, you just stuck there. Yeah. Few hits.
I just stuck, fam. I was ill, innit? I was ill. That's why I went ahead.
Yes. Yeah.
Past couple of weeks, really. Which I feel like I haven't been ill in a very long time. And
I feel like this one was like a long.
it was
prolonged.
It was nasty.
Yeah.
It was nasty.
Drawn out.
Yeah, bookie thing. I don't really know what it was in the end. I ended up going to like urgent care.
That's
I would
serious,
just be, because I'm not really man that goes like doctors and that. More time, like if I'm ill, by the time I get a doctor's appointment, I've recovered. Like, it's just a formality now, or I just don't go.
Just wanted to sit in the waiting room,
Just wasting NHS time.
reading magazines. Like, yeah.
The magazine's always old. as
Yeah.
shit.
In my head, I'm thinking they're just like infected. Like,
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
here we are.
But yeah, man was mash up, fam. Mad cough.
What was the worst of it?
The worst of it was easily, I guess it's a bit of a combination. Cold sweats, like, well, I guess temperature or fever.
Yeah.
Have you lot? I'd heard of this before. I'd never experienced it before. Have you lot heard of night terrors before?
I've heard of it. But
I've heard of it, but like, I always
really know what it means.
Is that
No.
a nightmare? Like,
yeah,
it's a difference.
that's what I associated with. Yeah.
It's a nightmare, but it's a nightmare. I believe I haven't googled this. It's just from experience. I believe it's like induced by high temperature.
Okay.
So the high temperature, whatever, when you're sleeping, it drives your brain mad.
You think you're in hell, like.
Fam, the nightmares
Your
I was
body's
having, fam, they were mad.
Night. Oh yeah, that's
Scary.
mad.
Everyone
yeah,
is
yeah.
scary.
Dreams.
No, not dreams.
Dreams and nightmares.
All nightmares. And it's back to back. So what was happening basically?
I'll be shook to
for like
sleep.
fam, I was shook.
Like, I don't want to go back into
But I'm
this.
bare tired as well. It's fucked. So
Inception, I might not come
so
out
it's
of
like
this.
10 days of. At first you think, oh, like that was just a bit mad. You go to sleep, wake up in the middle of the night, like bare cold.
Oh, cold
Bed's
sweats is
wet.
bad, man.
Bed's
Yeah,
wet.
so
I
cold.
slept in a different bed to the missus because it was embarrassing. To be quite frank, I'd wake up, have to change my boxers, my t-shirt, like my cover. I'd flip it round. Like at a point, I started sleeping in a towel. Like it was mad, fam.
Like in the spa.
It was everything but relaxing.
Just
But you have
chilling.
nightmares every time, and you wake up like 3-4 times a night
That's so
from
bad.
a nightmare. And every time you wake up, you're in the worst condition of your life. You're cold. Like it's
Yeah,
just like
yeah,
torture.
yeah, yeah.
Like, I was being interrogated.
Allow it.
It was nasty, man.
I remember
Nasty,
waking up
nasty.
cold sweats from COVID.
Yes.
That was like, what is going on?
I used to get like a fair bit, maybe a year or two ago. Sharif said he had the same thing as well, and supposedly it's for people who are like, if you're like proper like athletic. Like I'd wake up not ill, nothing,
Sweating.
So I was getting this.
and I was
I've had
like,
that a few
this is,
times,
I can't
yeah.
get away
I
from
was getting this
is
last
mad.
year. Just I was like, what's happened? Like I feel fine, all of that. But this time it was accompanied with the illness.
Not
And
great.
It was awful. But you can hear a touch on my voice or a bit. But I'm back.
Good,
but
man.
I feel
Good
so
to-
good
good to have you back.
to be past it. Like
Hey, you don't appreciate health innit?
Fam.
Until
I've said this before, like with like a
Fam.
blocked nose, or even like a, I don't know, let's say you play sport or whatever, and you get like a slight
Or an
knock.
injury.
Yeah, so you like might limp or something ain't moving how it normally moves. But when it's like fixed, and you think like being that way is like hell.
yeah, it's
imagine
mad.
being like that forever. Like.
Yeah.
I used to get like, say you're cooking and like you cut your finger or something,
Oh.
and then now you have to avoid using it. I'm like, bro, I didn't know how much I loved you. Like, sorry for all the times I've ignored you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, salute. But yeah, good that you're back, Rich, man.
Yeah, we're back.
But Rich,
now,
you was
we're back.
talking about your experience in the hospital.
Oh
before we
yes, I was
started
saying to
podding.
and I wondered. I said I'll pause it. Let's talk about it on pod. And I imagine that this happens to you, man, as well. When you go to the doctors,
Yeah.
the hospital, even like if you go like A&E or whatever, do you not feel like these lot take you seriously? I wonder if this is just a me thing because I go in there, I comply. I follow all the rules. I tell you all my information. I this, take my blood pressure, take me that. They'll get some of your results and they'll be like, "You're healthy." The way I interpret, it anyways, they're like, "You're healthy. You're just a bitch."
We say they read out the notes.
Yeah.
They'll
Bitch
be like,
made.
"Oh, you an athlete? Yeah. Like your respiratory rate is bare low. It's like it's perfect."
Gaslighting you.
Gaslighting me, but I'm like, I know me.
You're
I'm
in
not
great
okay
shape,
right now.
Cholesterol,
Everything tick.
These
like,
times you're like, I'm on the rope.
perfect results, but I know how I feel. But I wonder I don't know if it's like a man thing, or I guess we're all relatively fit, healthy, take care of ourselves, lifestyle, man. Do you not get that, or is this just me?
So whenever I've been in recent times, it's for like knocks or things that are like a fracture.
Yeah,
So yeah, when they see the picture of like my
There's
big head
evidence there,
and
innit?
there's a hole in my skull like last time, they can't really deny that. But I do empathize because I've seen it where people, they've gone there, like, no, everything checks out, man. Like, skirt along, get out next.
Yeah.
And you probably feel like, but people keep saying, just keep complaining, until you get what you want.
Yeah, that's why sometimes I just not avoid going, but I'm just like, I'll probably just
You're gonna
or
sit there
just
for
go
6
there.
hours.
Yeah, you just go there, and they'll be like, "Oh, you're right," or the worst or the most they'll do is paracetamol, antibiotics.
Bro,
and
I
then
could have gone
they'll
Tesco
kick you out-
Express.
kick you out the door.
Yeah, kick your ass.
Just get out of here. But I'm saying to Rich, that's why like the older generation, they'll go hospital and kick up a mad fuss.
Yeah.
And then that's when they start listening. Whereas we're a bit more,
Don't want to shake the tree and make a
we'll take on board what they're saying, go yard,
sit in the
sleep,
car, cry,
and then
Yeah,
heads
so
full-
it
your
out.
heads full of love the next morning.
Just like a cat, cats go to die,
just in the corner,
just
like-
disappear. Like, I know, I hear you, Rich, and I guess I can empathize again. Little one hasn't been too well recent, but like you go there and they'll be like, just take some antibiotics, and it's like That's just the most random antibiotics. You just spun the wheel and said, amoxicillin, man.
Turned around, went.
Man said, and it just stopped. Amoxicillin, so he just prints it out, and you're like, I don't think he needs that. And I'm no doctor, no marine biologist, but I need more sometimes.
You know illness.
Take me seriously, I'll beg.
I think shake up the table, man. If you're not getting what you want, but then I was also saying this in another group that Les and I are in. We were saying you can understand now as you get a little bit older, and you might have a little bit more disposable income. Try the private thing, man. Top it up.
I get it,
top
man.
it up, man.
Because if you obviously mostly likely be NHS when you do go to doctors, you understand why people do private. And I think you kind of get the arguments and what's going on with the NHS and because when you go, one, they've seen it all before, so I think they become desensitized to a lot of
numb to it.
So then when you go in there and you say you got X, you got Y, we're expecting like come here,
mum, put your head on my chest.
Yeah. Nurture it.
Do you want some food, some soup?
yes, please.
Whereas they're like, cool, you got a headache? All right, paracetamol here.
Get out my face.
Tell the next one. You tell the next one.
Yeah, another one. Next,
But I think if you've got the money to do it, I say definitely go private. And it's through partly no fault of their own.
Yes,
I'm that's something like I hate the process and all of that, but I ain't shitting on NHS.
No. And when they get it right, they get it right.
Yeah,
it's good.
Yeah.
When you actually are in need of XYZ, it's amazing like how they treat you when it goes well. But sometimes, I think in our group we mentioned it was the customer service element type side of it. It's kind of like sort it yourself or organize your next appointment. You kind of need a bit. Of a better, I want some but I will not have that. What do you mean, kind of thing. So I get it. But I think that's very important, man. And that was London guy, cold fitness influencer.
I don't think I know.
Very cold, flying. He said, Mandem, do the MOT, health MOT start of the year.
Yes.
Get it done.
I get
do you know what? I'm bare shook to do one because I know
they're gonna flag.
They're gonna be like engine check, like they're gonna say no. They're gonna get my thing. They say you can need to sit down. Then I'll
just come into this room.
Life insurance
just bare like
at discount.
So, but supposedly just get it done start of the year, and fortunately with where I work, you can claim it all back.
I get something like that, but bare work, like
look into it, man.
Benefits,
get your perks.
I feel like it's bare hard to figure out how I actually do this, man.
You're probably entitled to bare stuff, man.
I know I am.
I get like physiotherapy, dental.
I've
been claiming, man. So
I need to
get what's yours.
I need to properly look into it.
It's important,
man. But the health MOT, I keep saying you should do it.
Do it, bro.
Blood tests. You lot okay with blood tests?
Yeah, what do you think? I'm a bitch?
As in doing them, or
what you saying? You're a fainty man, then?
No, like I've never. I don't think I've had it. Maybe once.
When you say blood test, you mean when they take your blood?
Yeah. In a vial, and all that. You're not cool with that, yeah.
Oh, I'm cool. Man. I always look at it and be like, that shit. The way it fills up is bare fast, like
crazy.
I was just like waiting to go. That sounds.
Yeah, I'm cool with all of that. It's annoying when I went for one and I can't remember what it was for.
Can't find your vein.
Jimi Hendrix thing.
She was going hair.
I've got some veins.
She was like going hair, and I was like, darling, just even get it. Or it might have been. I don't know if it might have been for the COVID jobs actually, and she couldn't find it, and I was like, you're fucking killing me, like you're actually like, this hurts.
Can you man? Do you man look?
No, what about it? Like I know a man who looks. Mike. Shout out to Mike. He's like, like I'll watch it. Like I think when it was the COVID ones, I watched it. Like some bravado. It's like I don't want to see.
So you didn't look
for what? It's for the risk of this going wrong and then me bugging out. Because I remember when I was a youth.
I've got a question as well. God,
it would have been. I don't even know what diseases were about then, It was some immunization thing. I'll never forget, fam. I must have been like 3. I don't know what that would have been. And I'm shook. And she's gone to put it in, flinched, and it bent in my arm.
No.
I'll never forget that to this day.
Like, if that happened to me,
I was
just
like,
in.
and she's bugging out now. My mum's holding me, like, it's a mess.
oh no, if that happened
all
to me, I'm not.
kicking
That's
off.
trauma.
I think they rang, you know, the emergency bell. Now, people busting in the door. Yeah,
Fire brigade.
Emergency operation. Fire brigade. Yeah, it was crazy in there, man. So I don't need to to make you like stronger, like
Yes,
like more of a man.
makes
Like,
you
I'll watch these lot put metal with me.
One question I was gonna ask. I feel like just Dan's giving like the indication, yeah,
You know, man.
that he might be a fainty man.
Oh no, I'm not fainty. Nah, I've never fainted.
I've never fainted.
Have you felt like you're gonna faint?
I felt faint.
What does that mean? So you felt like you're gonna faint? Why? We are a concert or
Let me own
something.
this, Dan. Let me own this.
Fainting is
No, I felt like whoa, like you see, like if man's doing like, it could be. I feel like it happens when I'm doing like legs or full body exercise, heavy. I was gonna say a squat, not so much a squat, more like a deadlift. You know when you're down and you come
your equilibrium's a bit. Yeah.
You see, there was that meme of that you guys. I feel like that you. And I'll lean up against something. But I've never felt.
Yeah, I've had it.
I don't think I've been close to fainting.
Fainting is.
I've had it at the gym.
bonkers.
Yeah, where you feel faint. But it's usually squatting.
It's something where the blood's not in your head.
Yeah. And you come up
just
quite quickly,
straining.
and it's like everything. It looks like
Everything's
dotty.
Where you see the little
Yeah.
The floaties and that.
Yeah, you're at the gates there, man.
But never fainted.
I don't understand it. Like, is it because like my missus fainted, but I think it's like if you're like bare hot.
Yeah, like, but this is what I mean. Like with fainting for me,
And I think that if I fainted, it's a serious problem.
I would be
Yeah.
if I
Dropping from
fainted.
6'3"
You're idiot.
to the floor. That's a long way to go.
Cracks on the floor when you land.
100 kg dropping. That's like. I ain't even gonna say what it's like, man. But
I feel like fainting as a thing is one of the worst or strangest things that have ever been invented by man. Like,
Yeah.
in what situation would it ever be good for your body to be like, I'm out? Go like.
no, it's mad. But supposedly it's because something like you're safe. You feel safe. You're safer down there or something. But
What is it? Is
it's
it
like
like
traveling.
Is it like playing dead? Like, you know what they say for a bear? There's a bear like,
Yeah.
play
Or like
dead.
some spiders do it,
Oh, like a
Oh, when
possum.
they're
yeah.
but they're actually alive. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's like I don't know, some
Strange
computer
defense.
type system where there's a fault, there's
screen.
a small fault, but the whole thing will stop
Just
working.
bring it down. Yeah.
Right. So then it just kind of shuts down the whole thing. So the whole thing doesn't get worse.
I'm
I'm
back. I didn't save it.
Yeah. Or when your iPhone's like too hot. And then it says, you got to come back in a minute.
In the shade. Catch some shade.
Relax.
Where it says you're doing too much.
Yeah,
Relax.
fainting is nuts.
Fainting's
I
good.
pray I'd never faint, but yeah, we'll see,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Still time.
There's time, man.
There's still.
But yeah, I've heard people
I pray I'm
say,
there as well.
yeah, man, I fainted when I was in Westfield. I was fainting when I was here.
Bro.
I said, cuz if I faint, it's like on the news.
Yeah.
Like if I faint, everyone's gonna know.
BBC London 6:30. Yeah. Both
Everyone's
news.
gonna know
Fainted.
that I fainted.
That's so
but
nuts,
people
bro.
faint and they crack on.
Can you faint in a manly way? Like,
Hell no.
is there like?
You gotta go down and like just bust your whole head off. You gotta go down heavy.
You gotta go down on one knee and then
I was just like slowly. You're getting defeated.
If you drop to like one knee, it's kind of manly.
on your way out.
Catch yourself.
I just think of fainting as like,
Yeah, your hands have to go up.
yeah. I don't need to.
Fainting is not.
Yeah,
manly.
hopefully I don't.
Not manly.
I don't faint, man. But we'll see, man. What is manly? Being a soldier, conscription. That's real man stuff. I
What
guess
is conscription, Dan?
conscription is, I think, it's like a legal requirement for men of fighting age. Because some people might not want to fight, so that's mad. Why is there's not age to fight?
I'm not in fighting age.
And I can't remember what it is. I feel like people were saying it's 14. Some places or 16.
Oh wow, I didn't know it was that low.
Yeah, or it depends what your government's on, innit?
Okay, yeah.
If they're
very-
desperate,
very.
they just take anyone. But yeah, it's like from like maybe 16 through to 40, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, through to like, I saw from 18 to 40.
So
I think it's been different
we
throughout the
might
ages.
dodge it.
How old are you then?
We're late 30s. We're late 30s now.
I think we'll get the call up. I think we'll get the call up still. Yeah, basically, another word for it is a draft, isn't it? Draft. There were talks or murmurs.
Funny social media rumors, yeah. Because it was, I think, someone from the Ministry of Justice. I think he's looking for more funding, basically. But he said that as like a
jerk in it.
Yeah. Get them going.
Talking.
Excite the people.
He was effectively saying that, we could, if the UK do go to some kind of serious war, I think in the article I saw it said like with Russia.
Yeah, I was gonna say who's the opponent.
Yeah, it could be any.
Because it depends, who it is. Because if it's some countries, I'll be bang on it.
You saying what?
I ain't gonna say but I'll be more inclined.
Don't say who.
So, when I heard Russia,
who are you on it with?
Them Eastern Bloc man,
Russia,
I'm
mate.
not on it. And their homies, yeah.
So
the spin-offs, I'm cool, man.
Spin-off.
I'm like peace,
I'm
love.
trying to fight Khabib and them.
No, for what? Getting choked out in the Harroad, like nah, man.
It's long.
I'm good. But yeah, it was supposedly a war with Russia, which has been on the cards and is ramping up and yada yada yada. And yeah, the reaction online was funny. Still, I saw both sides. Some people were saying that the people with like Great British flags in their bio,
and
they should go first.
100%.
They have to go first.
100%. I think even if you got other nation's flag, someone that's in war, don't put it up if you're not really backing it.
Cool, yeah.
Are you really backing it?
For the good times?
Yeah. You're really backing it. Ride out.
You're flying the flag, innit? So
I don't have any flags.
No. I removed mine still. What role do you think you lot would play in a war? Like, would you lot be like frontline, chef,
medic,
flying planes, navy?
All right. So, what would ideally, or what do you think?
What's
would be useful?
What to make it home? Useful.
Firstly, what would you be useful?
Useful. I'll be doing code breaking or something like that.
Yeah.
Social media. I'll be like, so Enigma and all that. Where
Yeah.
Now I'll just be like scrolling on social media. And just find out who's chatting rubbish. Like
likes, just
we're like follow the trail of likes. I'd probably do that. It'll be intelligence,
cyber security,
as opposed to
intelligence, rather.
Throwing them hands up. Yeah,
I don't know, man. I'm thinking where I'll be more cleaning or something,
designing posters or something.
Yeah, great.
Like we need you. Yeah, it'll be that.
I don't know. Probably transportation.
Just driving,
just taking a taxi.
Just driving, just bare metal and that.
Just driving, man, from here to there.
So no one fancies the front line, no?
Nah. For what?
I'm cool, man.
Nah, man.
I'm
more of a
very good
hindrance than anything.
Yeah, I've seen what happened to them the black Vietnam vets, man. Man, getting strung out on all sorts.
It wasn't good,
and they're still there, stuck. Now they come home.
Man in the bushes and that.
Oh no, the guy who thinks the war's still out is still going on the island. Yeah.
Oh man,
he needs to switch on, man.
Yeah, no, I'm good for that, man. Could you not see yourself? I'm not even gonna say fighting for this country. Is there a cause that you would back that's not outside of your friends and family? Anything like you believe in?
No. There's not because even I look at like football hooliganism, the older I get, I'm like, this is ridiculous.
So don't want to get stabbed for the Red Devils.
For like me fighting, what's going on here? Like, see the Wolves and West Brom last week. Like, come on, man! I see a man with his head boss.
For what?
Boss. And what? Are Wolves gonna pay for you to get? Nothing.
It's no private health.
Yeah, I'm cool.
I'm just gonna say, take some antibiotics.
Yeah, get out of my office. Yeah, the tribalism thing. Yeah, I'm cool, man. Don't come in my house. Leave my people alone.
Yeah.
But I see loads of people are like, no, not fighting for this country. I'll go back to X, Y, Z. I'll fly out. Some other man. There's another guy. He's quite vocal online. I can't remember what his name is at the minute. But he posted something. He said, I won't be fighting for the country. I'll be fighting for like what's mine kind of thing. So he said, do you think these lot are gonna come here, black you, and what, push me up in my face and this to that? He said, no, I'm not having it. And I was like, I kind of hear what you're saying.
I hear it.
This is my high road. This is my garden. This is my coffee shop.
Yeah.
What, you're just gonna come and take that from me?
Yeah, like man are taking over your local cafe and that,
moving
like,
mad, feet on the table,
keeping up your corner shop, man.
Shoes in your house.
Oh, it's war.
Yeah.
But I think for me, it's the because my girl asked me this. She was like, "Oh, would you go and fight?"
Oh my
I said,
god.
I said, what?
I look like a fighter to you.
I said no. She says you wouldn't. I said, why are you surprised? Like,
yeah. What's going on? You
Why
got
would
me
man you're with? Like,
got me confused.
It's like no. But for me, it's more why them man are here in the first place.
Oh, try and run
Because
up
they're
on
not
me.
here for really for my coffee shop or my yard or whatever. They're here because
Oh, okay, yeah,
some
yeah,
other
yeah,
man was saying X, Y, and Z, and now they're like, no, we're not having it. So
we'll just be collateral damage. Really,
this is
innit?
it.
So deep.
So for me, it's like the reason why they're here. They're not really here for me. I get the protecting what's yours and all that, but they're here because another man was chatting shit.
Smack on the airwaves. Yeah. I'm just trying to make it through the night. So if any of the UK's ops see this, man, it's a peace thing. Kofi Annan and them man who are
question. I wonder, you lot were saying that some people were saying when it gets local, man would. Some man just straight up no. Do you think if we were born in our nations, our home nations, our motherlands, whatever it want to be, it would be, do you think you would you'd be more on it? Like if man was a Jamaican, if you were a proper, no, it sounds rude, innit? You're not a proper Ghanaian. But like you man grew up Accra, all of that, and man are trying to ride out. Man's defending King.
You probably feel it a bit more.
Maybe,
I think you'd be
maybe
more for the cause.
But it's weird. It's weird to even agree to it because this is the home that I know. But I get why you asked that question. Maybe a little bit more so.
I'm just saying, like, to get into the mind of these man, like the flag, online flag man, real life flag man,
EEDO and that.
This is home, innit? Yeah.
But check it, they're not on it.
They're not truly on
They're not on it. I see bare of these Britain First mans now saying, oh, like the politicians, and then I see a next spin. They said, oh, if the immigrants want to be here so much, the immigrants should be the ones fighting. And all I'm clocking is, you nothing.
Yeah.
You're nothing.
Them man,
Twitter fingers.
But it's cool because it's war.
Yeah, it's okay to say. It's okay.
No one wants war.
Them man are like man that throw up gang signs and sets. They're like 6ix9ine. They ain't really
rapper.
Yeah, they're not. They're not real
yeah.
bloods and like they're just doing it.
It's too funny. When I saw that spin, I said, "Oh, you lot ain't got.
They're
no,
cold.
You got no heart."
Almost rated.
Fair play.
Almost
Said,
rated.
yeah,
They
if
wanna be here,
immigrants
they
want to
can
be
fight for
fight.
the
Yeah, they can fight for this country. Okay. So you got man cleaning, cooking for you, and now they're fighting your wars.
They're doing it all.
It's foul. It's foul.
Yeah, I'm not going to no war, no draft.
No.
Yeah, miss me. I'm not here for draft day.
I even find it crazy that like other countries have that mandatory call up. I know Turkey have it. I know Cyprus have it as well.
South Korea
have it. Many other countries have it.
Israel.
Mm-hmm.
You have to
You got the.
Would you not pay your way out? Yeah.
I don't know. Might have to
check the price.
How much
the bronze? How much to get out? Yeah. Nah, I'll run the P, man. I ain't doing press ups, cleaning showers. You're having a laugh.
I'd probably try to get out of it.
Imagine getting drafted at 39. Like you're so close.
see the door like.
War, 100-year war. You're just there to 139, still fighting.
That's the thing with the wars as well. Like, ain't no end date.
Yeah. I'll be home soon. Yeah, all right. Yeah. She got a new husband and that. Yeah, it's crazy, man. But yeah. No more war, man. Please, man. Please. And yeah, I will not be playing a part because I need this soft life, man. Have you lot seen? Speaking of soft life, Andrew Walls. He's like the new viral sensation.
Yes,
Drew Walls 10 for anyone who wants to follow him on Instagram. He's leading the race, man, in this social media space at the minute.
He's diversifying the content.
Yes, it's good content, man. It's not. He's not a finance bro, which is good.
No,
he's not a meninist or whatever that red pill.
Yeah, them man.
Not Andrew Tate,
Tate
spin-off. Doesn't speak badly about women, which is cool. What would you lot say his lane is?
He's
lifestyle,
I haven't seen
innit?
too much of it.
Lifestyle.
But he would be he's a lifestyle model. He's a lifestyle model.
And you don't really see man. I've seen, actually, that's a lie. I've seen man do it.
you see women doing
More so.
It's more obvious.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the GRWM.
What's that?
Get ready
with me. Have you seen
Oh
those?
yes.
Those are good good content, man.
Yeah.
From the
It's a lifestyle, babe.
Yeah. But yeah, for those who haven't seen it, get on his Instagram page. It's Drew Walls 10, and he is an American man who seems to be the biggest content creator in the world, or most popular, and he's effectively doing like his daily routines and that.
He started a trend.
Started from the tripod in Target, which is equivalent of like Tesco's.
Yeah, he's doing his weekly shop.
Yes.
Whatever.
Fruits and veggies, water.
I'm grabbing this. I'm grabbing that. It's going in the trolley, the cart, as they would say.
Trolley in the cart.
See him at the checkout.
Yeah.
See him load the whip.
Fam, it's a lot that he's doing because the tripod has to.
Wait.
Right. So this is, I think, where maybe some of the commentary around him is coming from.
Because that was the question. Why was he initially clowned for doing this?
So I think
I get why he was initially clowned.
what you might be, I think in today's TikTok, Instagram, all of that stuff, I think it's more, or what you might see is people not narrating, but they've got the phone in their hand.
They're narrating.
They're talking while they're
it's
doing
that kind of
said
TikTok,
thing.
like,
Just like
yeah.
making a whatever,
First person.
first person.
Went to the coffee
With a
shop and you can
voiceover.
see
First person,
their
thank
feet
you.
and whatnot. Yeah. So
Whereas
I'm here at.
his angle is third person. So in your house it's fine because it's private setting or anywhere that's private. But when we're now outside in the supermarket,
he's taking up a parking space with his tripod to watch him reverse in.
He's got his camera set up. Whenever I watch his videos, I just think, what's going on behind where his phone is? Because I'm sure there's someone trying to get somewhere.
Maybe someone's
camera's
actually
just
filming
away.
him, or if he's doing it all by himself, even if it's somebody else, salute.
No, I think
it's a lot of work.
I think it's stacked because it doesn't move. With
It was a
him.
shot of
He's
camera, it's
in
locked
scene
up.
and then he's
It don't
out.
even zoom across or pan.
It doesn't pan.
Yeah. Sorry.
So yeah, like the trolley one. When I saw that killed me because he goes to get the trolley, then he's like, and then but in my head I think, right, so he's gonna do that scene. Hopefully it's one take.
Get it right. Yeah. Don't
Then he's
mess
got to
up
come
trolley.
back, move the camera, do the next bit, put it here.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
I might do one, man. I was preing it. I was like,
It's cold,
it's
man.
like it's
It looks good.
it's.
Don't get me wrong, it looks good.
So why do we think he's popular then?
because it's anti-content.
Yeah.
In a few different ways, but it is kind of what everybody's doing. But he's what do they call it, blue water thinking or whatever. They're like he said, you know what, I'm doing this. I'm not gonna do what everybody else is doing. I'm doing this.
Shouting,
and it's promoting
first dates.
real life. This is everyday life, and I think Instagram more than any other platform has turned into a visual spectacle where a normal house or average house, most people ain't gonna show their normal yard.
Yeah, you're
It's
right.
not
You're right.
fancy
You're right.
enough. It's not high tier. It's not
A lot of man used to say that, like you see
Private
man
jets.
out and about, but you never see them
Never see
filming in
them.
their yard.
There's never a point of view.
Yeah.
Never see him open his
The
door.
single bed or the wardrobe, the door leaning off.
Fam, it's none of that, and that's real shit.
You got to lift it up.
The front of the drawer might be hanging off.
You got a certain tech.
The thing just keeps falling
Man,
off
I'm
the rack.
jimmying the drawer open to get pants out. Yeah, you don't see that.
You don't see in real life, and I think although it's highly edited.
Yes.
Real life.
He's always got a trim.
Always. He
Always
always
got
looks
trim.
ready.
Yeah,
That's
how
why
it should be,
I
though.
called him a lifestyle model.
cool.
Because he's clearly he's got a fresh trim.
Yeah.
He's
He don't
He
have
might have done a
the
pre-
moustache, or your moustache goes a
when
bit
it's
over.
when it's overlapping.
Yeah.
Over now.
He's never had that.
These things.
sharp.
Yeah.
It's refreshing.
Yes, I
the
think
most
that's why.
part. It's
I think that's
refreshing.
why. Yeah, I was going to say, why has he blown up? And I think, the jokes and whatnot that were aimed at him probably gained his initial popularity.
big time.
But then people probably got drawn to it and thought,
Yeah.
is it just like wholesome male content, which sounds crazy, but I think there's a space for it.
Do you know what I think it is as well? I think it's I think more people would produce more content for Instagram if they didn't feel this pressure that everything has to be fucking perfect.
Perfect, okay.
So this is it's also a trend. Like everyone can do this. So
Yeah.
like, what if you can get if something becomes a trend, it just becomes more popular, and then he's the originator. It makes a lot of sense. There's a account I follow. It's some Filipino guy. It's like film media kind of stuff.
Okay.
Because like he films a lot of stuff or teaches you this short and that blah blah blah. And he did one.
Oh, okay.
But he shows like behind the scenes of it. So you'll see him. He does a target run as well.
Oh, okay, cool.
He'll go into it and he'll like walk into the shot and he'll just start busting out.
Yeah. It's tough, isn't it?
And then he'll sit down at like a park bench and he'll be like, like sits down. And he'll just start, like he shows what the reality of it actually is. But in like he does it in his own way. So yeah, I just think it's good content, man. It's like
he's also not the first to do it, because there's another guy I follow. I think him and his dad do it, but I followed the son. Like kind of probably like our age, like bald. And he's like, but his is mostly like in the yard.
Okay.
Like wake up, his face routine and all of that, like clean content, and it's nice to see. But for some reason this guy has taken off. I don't know why.
I that's why I'm like, I wonder why Drew Rules
I'm not sure
further than because he's probably not the first one that ever did it. But I think the elements, the tripod, the effort that went into it,
it's relatively high quality.
Yes.
Like, it's not you. It's going to take a while in the edit. It's going to take a while to shoot. There's production value.
Post-production.
There's a bit
It's
that
funny,
goes into it.
And Drake ended up doing his version.
See him going to the spa.
Because he plays Virginia Beach and a lot of them. Which probably was tactical from him.
I think he's
one of
a clever guy, man.
The biggest names in the world ended up doing his own version. And another big name in her respective industry, Tiana Trump said to him, "Come set up a camera over here, Drew Walls." It'd be interesting to see what content they accepted. So, and he responded, but he fumbled the bag because you could see on the new Twitter he edited the response. So he said like sure thing, and then he like did like sure eyes, and then he just did the eyes, and so I get it. You could be nervous.
I totally get it.
Tiana Trump is asking you to bring the camera over to her place because we know how that plays out. And he even got ESPN sponsored him in the run up to the semi-final games for the NFL. Do we think there's a space for it in the UK, or is the UK bad vibes? Not enough sun.
We hear that the UK's bad vibes.
It's snowing in some of his videos.
It can be done. It has to be the right person.
But I think our flavour is just different.
Okay.
I just think that's just not, and it's not even a bad vibes, or I don't think that stuff is not truly relevant to this. You said it
the best way, Les. Our flavour is different.
But I think that's just not our flavour, because I'm
facial routines.
I'm running through names now, and I can't think of someone who this sort of content will suit.
Okay.
Like I know Stormzy did a day in the life the other day.
I was gonna say that,
and I haven't watched it.
Good content,
But
good. But again, for me, it's sorry to interject, Les.
That's right. That's more of like raw, unedited.
It's
someone holding a phone or his
But then it's also highly unrealistic for most people. It kind of is Instagram content, if that makes sense. Like,
okay.
Stormzy's one. I went to my physio.
Like that's
my chef.
It's not relatable.
You need it needs to be a 9 to 5 worker.
He got up for a run, and what is it? The Lamborghini, whatever car he got in.
Oh, it's blocking. Yeah.
Like it's not normal stuff, which some people and what we all kind of love to see. But that Stormzy's thing was regular Instagram content, as we would say.
Yeah.
He's gone against the grain. Different
he's gone upstream. I can't. I don't. Maybe it doesn't have to be exactly like his or Drew's, but in and around. But then I think a lot of the people in prominence now, that's not their style of content. That's not the content they do anyway. So I think maybe for them to start doing it might come across a bit odd.
Okay. Disingenuous.
I think we'll see a lot more women doing this.
Did you see it, Lucy? The get ready with me.
Yeah,
all
but
of these
more like
outfit of the day. All of
more
that
like
stuff.
his style, because I feel like an attractive woman can get away with a lot less. But this is, I don't know, almost like it's not OnlyFans. You're not super overtly showing X, Y, and Z. You're actually showing your day, but you're not making it.
Do you think there's an element of him being half decent looking?
Yeah, 100%
plays a part,
bro.
An eligible bachelor,
visuals is everything.
Pretty privilege.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
100%. No one wants to see some clap you getting ready.
But ain't that normal though? That's
and that's also what someone would deem as
but then
Richie's words claps.
Yeah, the majority of us are that.
It's down to that person.
Because
not everyone will find him attractive. Not every girl will find him attractive.
No, but it's a majority thing. So it's like, look at movies. People in movies, extras in movies are bare good looking. For no reason. You're extra. No one really cares. When I say bare good looking, I mean relative to whatever average is. Yeah. They're usually, at the very least, a 6.
Say like Winston in EastEnders.
Top bloke, man. Top. Because whether we like it or not, or we want to act like there's not pretty privilege, or we're not biased and stuff like that,
plays a part.
We're attracted to, even if it's an object, it's shiny thing. Like we like these things matter, man.
Cool. Yeah,
they matter.
I hear you. UK wise,
it would have to be a different flavor. Like his thing is quite polished, isn't it?
Very polished.
The UK thing has got to be, like, in terms of the grey, it's got to be greyer. Like it's got to be, it's got to be
like, you know,
more British.
You know who comes to mind when I think of doing it, and maybe it's a style of maybe it's how the person is. So, like, do you know, urban financier?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Someone like him.
Oh, that's more UK.
If he did it.
He tries to polish his stuff, but it's still very British, isn't it? I mean,
it's like if you've got like a polished, and not to say some man don't, but if your image is like that, clean cut, polished, like certain, I live a certain lifestyle.
I kind of see that.
Then it kind of fits. But if, and I don't want to use any names because
it's tough.
But
if somebody did it,
but if a certain, and I think which
podcaster, man,
fuck off. I think if there's a certain group of man, not a group, but
you're gonna have to say a name.
If there's certain man that you fit, let's like a Philly, for example.
Okay, now we're here.
If we take like a Philly, for example, if Philly's doing this, at first it's gonna be a bit, what's going on? That's not his content, or like them. His like circle or group of friends or man.
I think if Philly did it would bang, but it's but
in a different way.
He's too accomplished already,
and he's silly, innit? He's known for being a funny man, so him being serious would work because it's not. But I get what you're saying though.
Yeah, it's not natural. I think if we're I think it's that's what he's doing isn't our flavor.
Can't translate.
So we'd have to put a different spin on it. And I think there's a lot of obviously Americanized things that won't translate over here just because that's just not how we are.
Like Baddies UK.
Yeah, like stuff like that. It's like that's just not us. But we want to copy that. So we just bring it over here and try and make it work. Where it's just like this just makes no sense.
Like so things like you're saying, or like I said, Baddies UK. I feel like a lot of things, let's call it content, are in the Brits trying to rap with American accents phase.
Okay.
Like we haven't established our identity and how we're gonna make
in
this
the content
ours.
space.
We're just copying.
Yeah.
And if you do that, I feel like it's kind of guaranteed to fail.
It's a shame, man. Maybe I'll see how it goes, man.
And has he always created content?
Yeah, man. I said again.
Has he always created content like that?
I think that's all I know him for.
No, he probably made content before this.
Yeah, Rich, there's a space there, man. I just need to get more haircuts.
Yeah, I'm looking at you, bro.
Just I'll go on Amazon and buy a tripod and then take it from there, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think you gotta get your car washed. The car can't have.
Alright, my car is so
bad.
Yeah, like it's dust in the footwell.
Yeah,
just stupidness, man.
Yeah. I think a person who lives a certain lifestyle, it doesn't have to be a flamboyant one. I think it's just your personal image.
There's a level of upkeep required, man.
100%.
We'll see. Would you ban an OnlyFans mum from dropping her child off at a Christian school? That is my question to you.
So this is what happened. I saw this story this morning. I was looking for content. things that I thought might be worth talking about. So you've heard the term Florida man before. This one was Florida woman. So
Shout
of
to
course this is happening in
Floridians.
America, and of course it's happening in Florida.
Who's Florida man?
You never heard of Florida man before?
The naked guy in the.
It's just
So
like,
Florida man is how articles are written, like, as in it could be Enfield man, like
Enfield man or London
Okay.
man.
Oh, right.
Does da-da-da-da-da.
But-
But
Oh, right, okay.
whoever follows it is
It's usually
fuckery.
all the
fuckery.
wildest Florida man stories are crazy.
I got you.
So this time it's Florida woman. So this woman is an OnlyFans worker. Is that what they're called? Model? I don't know.
Worker. Sex worker.
She's a sex worker, isn't it?
God.
She
Did you
has-
do research on the content?
No.
Okay, fair.
Didn't have enough time. No.
Yeah, I didn't have a whole day. Yeah.
No, I found the story this morning. It was doing the rounds, and she's got a young child. Drops her kid off to school, but
Good mother.
a Christian school. The school
Principled.
have banned her from dropping her child off because she comes in a truck like that has like OnlyFans.
Oh, okay.
Like
Decals. She's got the
that's
decals
That's
on
the
them,
word.
yeah.
Advertising on it. And it's a Christian school. They're like, it's totally inappropriate. This shouldn't be happening. I thought I hadn't seen that when I first saw the article. I just saw Florida, blah blah blah. Surely there's nothing wrong with being an OnlyFans worker, having a child, dropping your child
Yeah,
off,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
That
No.
I feel like we're okay with.
Been a good parent.
But if the decals are mad,
No, if the
got
decals.
a URL, QR
QR codes for the dads.
would you deem this unacceptable, or would you not want your child to maybe even go to that school or something if you know that one of their classmates' mums an OnlyFans model?
I'd encourage them to go and be friends with that kid, so then you could do
can
like
get,
parties and stuff, like invite the parents around, and we can really get to the crux of the
Johnny's
matter.
party today.
Yeah,
It's like-
I'm singing there first. I'm
No,
saying,
I'll pick him up. I'll pick him up.
I'm just gonna go help set up.
Yeah.
Because you know.
Man will be doing the most.
yeah. It's good. No, it's good, man. They could help baby sitting and all that. Yeah, man.
Oh, the school right?
No, they are wrong.
You think the school's wrong?
Hypocrites. And I think you should have freedom to like have a job. Like it might not align with your principles, but like that's her job. She's not harming anyone in any real sense.
Yeah.
She's paying the fees. Is the kid a good kid? I think that's more important, man. And like people are allowed to do these
To
things,
be
man.
X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
What about you, Les?
I think I get what Danny's saying, and I'm in slight agreement with him. The only part that will bug me is the
Ads.
decals, the vinyls on the truck. Why the fuck is it a truck?
It's a big truck.
Yeah.
You're gonna see it.
Two, I just think banning is harsh. I think that's too far. But I'd maybe have a word, because I feel like they're within their right to
I think
Protect
they're
the school and
to
what's
protect
around.
the school, because it's their establishment. Whether it was a Christian school or not Christian school, I feel like they should have a word and say, look, we've got nothing wrong with, or no issue rather, with what it is you do for work. Like no one cares, but we feel like in today's age, the car might be a little bit appropriate to park outside the school gates.
Appropriate or inappropriate?
Inappropriate, sorry. Inappropriate to park outside.
Parking on the zigzag.
Yeah, that's in my head. I'm like, she's bang on that
blocking
yellow
up,
bitch.
you know, school gate and blocking up the traffic.
Yeah, to park
Grid.
outside the school gates with your car brandishing
With your ad.
this particular
Mobile
brand.
ad.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with what you do, but it's just what the brand is associated with. So we'd like or prefer.
No, it has something to do exactly with what you do.
Well, it does.
But yeah, I'm with you.
But you got to spin it so it's not about her, it's more about the van or the truck.
I think the school is totally within its rights. Mainly for the child's sake.
I thought you was a freedom of expression, man, Rich.
I'm with the child. Nobody wants their mum showing up in the fucking bang bus to pick you up and drop you off from
Baby
school.
alien. He's just in the back.
He's in the
Forever. Why is he always there? Why is he always there?
Like that's I thought like I don't know how old the child is, but at some point That's not cool, mum.
No, but it's a convo for her.
What, to have with her child?
Yeah, like this is what I do.
Yeah, and it
keeps the lights on.
It's a convo for the child to have with his mum as well. Don't be embarrassed.
It's a young kid if she's dropping the child off at
You
school.
don't need to be promoting this at school. At my school.
Yeah, I think certain things.
That's bad, man.
Yeah, certain things should be left in
Sacred
private, and I think that's like like you said, she's not harming anyone. She's not doing anything mad as far as we know.
She's tax-paying citizen.
Yeah, man.
But I think there's some things that should be like, right,
Let's keep that away from there.
There's a time and a place, man.
Yeah.
Like I'm with. Apparently, like it's a thing. Particularly, it seems more in America. Like if your car's bun, like your youths don't want you dropping you off. Like they don't want to be seen.
Oh no, I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. Yeah.
So if I feel like if you understand that, I'm showing up with an OnlyFans commercial every morning. Like park me off down. I walk down a block or whatever. Like for my sake, as if I'm the youth. Like it's not fair, man.
Can they say how old the kid is?
I didn't see how old the kid was.
Yeah, you'd imagine they're fairly young.
If they're being dropped to school, innit?
But yeah, I think it's discrimination. And it's disgraceful. It's bad.
Fair dues, man.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, she's got to know better, man.
Yeah, shout out to her, man. And yeah, if people are on her side, they can go and donate to her, innit? I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
subscribe and show your support for the OnlyFans mums.
$8,360 a year.
What
is how much the school costs?
Oh, I thought you were saying that's how much she makes.
Yeah, I was gonna say quit. Yeah. Up the content.
Yeah. No,
so it's a private school as well.
So she pays for the school.
Oh, does it make a difference if she's paying?
It shouldn't.
I'm trying to find.
No, if she's like,
it should remain.
I'm donating. Like, the
it
school
should remain. Yeah, it should.
A picture of the child.
Yeah, Park, give it some distance, man. Or just get another whip, man.
In this economy, Rich, just buy another whip's crazy.
Pick yourself up a little smart or electric scooter.
It's unethical. Yeah. No, shout out to the moms, man, trying to make it work. This random thought, I was listening to a podcast, and it's come to my mind before, yeah. Do you think you should delete your ex off your social media, like on your like grid or your profile? Because I had a mad statement, yeah, and I was like, it's part of my life.
Wait, what?
She was part of my life.
I hear it.
So scroll down to like 2008. I don't even know when Instagram started, but 2013, let's say.
Yeah, I think 12.
And you see me with like Bay One. Little holiday, cheeky, city break. Then you scroll a bit more. She kind of disappears a bit. Oh, Bay 2.
Oh,
2016 now. Brunch. Happy birthday. Oh, scroll a bit more. 2019 got a bit rocky. Oh, Bay 3. Still on my page, my profile
Beyonce.
page.
She's
Ooh, engaged. And then 2021 it all breaks down. You got another one.
I'm not against it. I'm not against keeping it in terms of, yes, this is my life.
That was me. And hopefully it's like a level up thing. Like if you start at the bottom,
fucking hell.
You could just be like,
you see the progression.
He learned.
Yeah.
Man, okay, just
nodding. Yeah.
Understandable. Our personal experience, there was a transitionary period where I was seeing two women at the same time.
Wow.
Where I basically had a new girlfriend, but I'm sure my ex would have been on my Instagram or something. And at some point I must have tucked it away, innit? I don't remember when.
Archive.
Yeah,
just delete it.
Yeah.
I might need you again. Yeah.
One of the times where you've got nothing to do is you're just in the settings of your phone. You end up in the let me see what's in the archive.
Whoa.
Clocking ban you.
I swear you could do that. You again.
There would have been a period where, like, I imagine it would have still been quite new. I would imagine if I'm calling her my girlfriend, it's pretty.
So you didn't get around to doing the housekeeping.
I probably did. I probably hadn't done the housekeeping. And I feel like you shouldn't really be mad at that. It's just like I feel like
it was me.
Yeah, it's like I probably overlooked it because I think just to appease you, I probably would get rid of it. But You shouldn't get mad of it like that. Mad of it as we get older. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get why people do, because people try and control their narrative in a way, innit? This is your story. But as we get older and older, a man have got families, and some families split up or break up, and then you
Blended
might have a new
families.
family.
Yeah.
There might be different youths. These youths aren't yours, but
Some
you're
man
their
got
father
two
and all
families
that.
at the same time.
Like, there might be things that mean so much to you
Life,
that you
man.
wouldn't get rid of, to be fair. Like, if it's just you and your I say girlfriend, as you're a lot younger, that person's no longer in your life. But what if you've got a child together? Now it's like there
It's a
is
bit
more
techie,
value.
innit?
in
First
these
holiday. Yeah.
So
Nah, you got to find the joints that they're not in.
Just
They're
you and little man.
Yeah, they're not in, fam.
You and princess. Me and my princess. Yeah, not princesses. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm like, I feel like if your partner is of a certain age and understanding, I could see reason for them to understand it. But I can also see reason for like,
Get rid,
I beg you,
move
I beg
on.
you. Not, but it can't be a hard like delete that bit. It's just got to be like, I've realized you still got.
Yeah,
like,
I was just scrolling
have
to
I?
2013 on your page one night.
I swear down.
What was the original statement, Dan?
What are your thoughts on it? Do you
Oh.
think you should remove pictures of you, say, and an ex from social media, or is it part of your past and something that you lived through, as with everything else on your Instagram page feed? Why should you delete it?
Yeah, for me, I feel like it's got to go.
Oh yeah, instant.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
get it
No,
out of
as
there.
soon
Conversation over.
As soon as you can.
Sounds
Yeah.
a bit
We say
controlling.
no. When you get
around to it. Yeah, if you don't mind. Yeah, I
I
think
don't mind.
I think for me,
Are you quite possessive?
no.
Know what they say?
Controlling?
You're insecure. Yeah. Richie's trying to label.
No, chill.
I never really had you as a possessive type.
No. Do you know what? For me, like, I don't put that much emphasis in social media and that stuff anyway. And it's yours to run how you want to run it.
Yeah.
So I don't really care.
Your own social media manager.
Yeah, but I think maybe it's like how we've grown up with, not grown up, but it's been in our lives for a decent chunk of it. There's some, you're held, like Richie said, like that's your narrative. This is your brand. This is your story. This is you. People can look at this page and somewhat figure out
what you're about.
Yeah. So if said X is in there or X's are in there, including myself,
This is part of your story.
it's a part of your story, but it's not your story now.
Yeah. Could you still be with them maybe?
So you still be with them. So for me, it's like maybe it's just in my head. It's like you're holding on to something.
Okay.
That's why your missus is telling you to delete it.
And yes, it's your story, but you're not losing your memory. So your story's still in your head, and you've had conversations with
said
your partner. And
keep it there.
people are aware
it in
of
the past.
your past. So you don't now. It doesn't need to continue to be on display
For the world to see.
So for me, it's like, and personally, I've gotten rid of a picture or two that was on there because I just felt
Out of respect.
Fair.
I felt like, right, this is where I'm at now.
Yeah.
With said person, this is where we're heading. I don't care about that because one, it's not. If it was a serious thing, it'd be here now.
Yeah,
so it's not.
yeah.
It's history.
So for me, let's get rid of
remove.
that. No one, not forget it, but you're aware of what's happened. She's also aware of what's happened, but this isn't my life now. So let's get rid of that. So for me, I'd like for them to do the same.
Yeah.
But it's down to you.
It's rewriting history.
But I'm
though, a
looking
little
at
bit, innit?
I'm gonna look at
the
it.
books.
Oh, well,
Les,
a little
if you
bit.
see that
I'm looking at it a bit.
Rome 2016. Yeah.
One of them bigger than that.
What are you doing, man?
Because what also happens,
Rooftop bars and that.
because what also happens is you might talk about, you've.
At the Shard. Like, we've been to the Shard.
Shangri-La.
So what I'm
yeah.
about to say is you might. Oh, have you been to this place? Have you travelled here? Have you been there? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, scroll there, little man.
You are aware you've not been here with said person, and it could always just go with a genuine male, female friend or whatever, a group of friends. But then there's also the possibility that they've been there with an ex-partner. So the memory and the past is still it still exists. but I think you don't want it in your face all the time.
Yeah.
So if you say, "Oh, have you been to the Shard?" Oh yeah, I went with my ex. That's crazy. That's wild.
I don't need to know.
That's wild.
Oh, he wouldn't.
No, you can say you've been. I'm not saying who I've been with. That's crazy.
Oh no, I'll be totally honest. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I feel I'm saying that probably.
Is it?
That's yeah.
Hey, omission sometimes is good, man. Just
I feel like because it's like I don't know if I'm saying it with my chest.
yeah.
But I might.
Whisper it.
No, not like that. No.
I'll probably say that. I feel like I'll probably say that. Yeah, like I feel like.
Then it just goes bare quiet for like 3 hours. Why haven't we spoken for like?
But like at the same time, yeah, it's like who you're with now knows you had an ex. They've probably seen a picture of them or something.
Seen, heard. Yeah.
There's always somehow.
Scrolling.
Like, have you look? Oh, I guess you might have exes and that in the same way. I've run into an ex with my girlfriend, my current girlfriend.
Did the ground swallow you up?
Nope. We all said hello.
Is it?
Fam, round the corner.
Perspiration?
In COVID.
Probably like run that way.
I thought I was having night sweats.
Leave that.
God, like,
yeah,
rich fever.
Down the
Night sweats.
Couldn't wake up from it.
No, I mean, it's not immediate ex.
Yeah.
So which makes it a bit, it's like
Come on,
first
man.
girlfriend is time.
Not my body.
The man's like pure gal.
Yeah. Normal things. Which one? Enough of them.
So I'd like hello.
Oh,
Right?
hello.
Like, just,
Hello. You've learned how to speak. Hello, lady. Yeah.
hello.
And then just keep it pushing. Wow.
And then I don't know if I told her. I don't know if I said it to my girl like before or after. And she was just like,
Calm. Yeah, grown.
I just feel like we're at that age like where
Water has passed under some bridges, man.
Yeah,
I totally understand erasing it from the record somewhat on social. I understand it on social media.
Yeah.
But you might run into these people, and for me,
Can't run from it,
it'd be
we
the
said.
weirdest thing to like pretend like I don't know you, or like I just feel like it would be.
Nah, we can do that, man.
I feel like
What's your name again?
I might not be like hello, shake hand, but I might.
Yeah.
You're right. Keep it moving.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I just feel I have to at the very least acknowledge you.
Fair. Respect.
Fair.
I get it though.
Stand up guy still.
I get it, but I don't know, man.
If my ex was a baddie, I'll probably keep her on the page, man.
You saying just can't let them know.
Like,
Met
you
them.
know what I'm on. You know what I can do, man. Like, so tread carefully.
It's my CV.
Yeah, a little a shaky thing.
Just
Yeah, she might just get deleted. Not even archive.
just a little bit of fear is good.
But yeah, a little. Stay on your toes.
Yeah, no, I think on the socials, I think out of respect for your current partner, anyway, I would just
Erase. Fair, man.
And then the
let's
idea
just
is if
take
you
that
don't, it's like there's still
You holding on.
more respect. For her.
It comes across that way anyway. It might not genuinely be that, but it comes across that way.
Let me ask you a question. I feel like people's Instagram feeds are way more tailored than some other social media sites.
Okay.
So if you went back through someone, say Facebook, where someone might be tagged, it's not even their picture.
Oh
Okay,
god,
yeah,
tagging
yeah.
was a dangerous game, innit?
Danger.
People used to get clapped.
Danger.
Yeah.
Would you have the same like you got like your brethren's got a picture of you and the ex-man? Like tell her to remove that or like if
It's
you,
tough. It's a
I
lot.
think that's
It's
far.
a lot,
I
man.
think that's far.
too
Like,
much work, innit?
Yeah,
you're crying.
I don't have control.
You're crying now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have
Stop
control
crying.
over what he's posted, and you should have enough trust in me. that
Man's reporting it to Facebook authorities and like,
Yeah.
making calls like remove that, like help desk.
Mark, take it down.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't. It's life, and you shouldn't really know about this stuff because if you do,
Shouldn't really know
you're
about
Yes.
like, how do you know?
Oh yeah, you're doing
You've been searching,
Yeah,
and you know when you
yeah,
search,
yeah.
you find
You
what
find
you're looking for.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Now you're crying in the car, like
yeah, you're already in a bad space.
yeah.
Stuff.
But yeah,
But yeah, no, it's interesting. Interesting topic.
because I've seen a couple people when they still got them there, man. Yeah, holding on,
Shit then. Like time ago.
like where it was heavily filtered.
Oh. Oh
sepia filter, like all that.
shit, then.
Effort went into posting this.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It shouldn't matter, innit? Because you're here now with
Yeah,
love
man.
your life.
It shouldn't.
Thing, like, it's
And
like,
you're right, it shouldn't matter. But it does.
Any
like-
crazy captions though, like if it's like love doing life with you. You know them ones. Love doing, like when I see them ones, I'm
my
like,
favorite hashtag. My
yeah.
You can't say love doing life with
Best
someone
friend.
else again.
Yeah. Just got one life.
I feel like there are some people I've seen. Like, I feel like it tends to be more women that I've seen get the new man, disappear,
Archive.
get the new man.
It's kind of like, are they killing these men? Is this Griselda? Like, 'cause how do you keep going through?
What's happening?
Where are these guys disappearing?
Yeah, I've seen some of those, and it's funny to see in a way. But at the same time, on the flip side of that is like, whoever you're with now, you don't even necessarily need to even show that person on social media. There's many people that don't show their children
No
on
need.
social media,
Yeah,
but they're there every single day in their lives. So it matters. I'm not saying it doesn't matter. It definitely matters. But as the kids say this, that in my opinion, like IRL, as in real life, is what really matters the most.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I think if I did have like my own personal thing, my girl was like, "Why don't you post me?" I'll be like, "Get out of my office." But I could imagine that's a thing. You know, the birthdays and that, Christmases. Gotta do the under the tree pick.
The tree.
Gotta let them know, man. Matching
pajamas.
PJs by force, duress.
By force.
Yeah.
Stuff, man.
Oh man.
Shout out to the exes, man.
No.
Sorry. Don't shout them.
Shout out
don't
to the
message
currents,
them.
fam.
Yeah, shout out to the
Come on.
all the
And
black
futures.
currents, man. Yeah. Do we want to do any bring-ins before we depart this
Yeah.
lovely
I
realm?
had one, man.
Is it the kitchen?
It's not the kitchen. I do actually have one. Yeah,
We will review that in time.
Can you give, because your opinion on TV series, in my book
You
of
respect
judgment,
it.
is highly respectable.
Oh fuck, man! You call me flat-footed here. What are you asking me?
So I need a spoiler-free summary
Of
your opinion of watching it, if any of
Of
that
the
makes
kitchen?
any sense. Yeah.
you lot are gonna watch it, right?
Yes.
Yes,
that's
yes,
what
I thought we'd review it together,
I was hoping
Well,
that.
but
Yeah.
you man are dragging your feet. So I think it's come under a lot of criticism,
Yes, I've seen.
and I'm trying to do this.
I've tried to avoid it so I
without
can
spoiling
watch it.
anything as well. I feel like it's
With,
come under a lot of criticism. Some of it, rightly so.
Okay.
Okay.
Some of it, I think, is truly based on people's expectations
Okay.
of the genre we see these type of actors and or people in and what they represent. So there's an
Right.
assumption that this is going
Yes.
to be
Top
a hood
Boy.
film or
Five.
Top Boy or Bullet Boy or whatever it may be, yeah? Which I think not clouds people's judgments, but
Wow.
Oh.
it sets
got the
up
copyrights on that one.
expectations, innit?
Yeah.
And
yeah,
this
yeah.
doesn't match them. This is a bit different. A lot of people dislike this movie.
That's the
General.
gist and the feeling I'm getting is
I don't want to say. I didn't dislike it. There are things I liked in it. It's different.
Okay.
Again, one of the criticisms is, and I kind of alluded to it, is that there are certain things we expect.
okay.
This is not what we expect.
Cool.
This is different. It is a different narrative.
Yeah.
We've asked for different narratives.
Yeah.
This is a different narrative in a somewhat familiar setting.
And we hate it.
There's
now
a
we
bit
get
of
them.
crossover.
Shoot 'em up.
And I
Drugs.
like seeing something a bit new, personally.
Okay.
But I can see why a lot of people don't like it.
I'll be back to spin the block.
There's something to take from it, though, is what I would say. And I took what I could from it. And I think that's what we need to do with more experiences, films, TVs, whatever. Take something from it, because there is something there.
Fair. We'll be back.
And I think that's the best way I can describe it without any spoilers.
Done
yeah.
very well.
But we could have another conversation on that thing.
For sure.
Bang on it.
But I do have a bring-in that isn't the kitchen.
That's good.
My bring-in is a sports documentary currently on Netflix. You might have known of the USA Olympic basketball team, the one that featured like Jordan.
So what do they call it? They're not the Dream Team.
The Dream Team.
Dream Team. Yeah.
This is about the team following the Dream Team. So I remember we spoke about what's his name, Noah Lyles, talking about Americans claiming
world champions.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is about the Olympic team. So if you win this, you are the world champions. But the US went through a spell of early knockouts in the Olympics, and disappointing because we look at them as
they expect to take the gold medal.
They expect to take the gold medal. So this is about, is it the Beijing 2008 team?
Okay.
Which features is star-studded. You got Kobe, you got Bron, you got Melo, you got I think Chris Paul's on the team. You see a young Kevin Durant.
Wow.
Like the team is a proper all-star team. But it's bare behind the scenes and talking about their previous defeats and how they kind of have come to the attitude they've come to their previous defeats to certain nations. Like Spain used to kick their ass, the Argentinians, the Greeks, and they've meet a lot of them again in the thing.
Oh, wicked.
So it's about an hour and a half. It's good, man.
It's just a one-off, yeah?
One off.
Okay.
It's good, and it's very good to see Kobe, and then to see him and like a younger LeBron, and talking about them both being alphas. It's just that the stories, because you know some of them already, and you've seen how they
plays out.
It's just bare refreshing.
Very
you see
cool.
that behind the scenes. It's a good little documentary, man.
Nice, man. What's it called again?
The Redeem Team on Netflix.
The Redeem Team.
The Redeem Team.
I feel like I've seen it.
You may have. I don't think it's super
It's
new. It
not
might have
new.
been maybe 2002.
I think I've seen
maybe
it.
last year. You may have seen it. It's decent.
I think
Decent
I've
watch.
seen that one. Yeah.
I like a sports stock, man.
Yeah, no, they're always good, man. My bringing is another Netflix one, but it's a series. I'm sure everyone's heard about it, but Griselda on Netflix. Anyone seen it?
No, not yet. I want to. I heard mixed reviews.
Yeah, we finished the last episode.
How many episodes is it?
6.
Okay.
Finished the last episode last night. It's a good watch.
You obviously like it to be bringing it.
Yes, probably
No?
can't think of anything else to be honest. But no, I think it's a good watch. If you don't know the Griselda Blanco's story, it kind of gives you. It's not
Super detailed, is it?
no, it's not super detailed, but it gives you an idea of what she was like. I don't know if it's sort of based on real life events. I assume most of it is.
If you
Some
want
of
to,
it is.
Find out more about Griselda Blanco, watch Cocaine Cowboys.
Oh, that's
Yes, I heard.
I
Yeah,
remember
Griselda
watching that
and
as a
watch
kid. Yeah.
I need to listen
I
to
wanna.
two as well.
I wanna go watch that. But yeah, it's a good watch. I can't remember her name now, but it's gonna kill me.
The actress.
Yes,
It's My Girl from Modern Family.
Modern
innit?
Family. Yeah,
Vergara? Sofia Vergara?
yes,
Yeah, that's it.
She does very well in it. Very, very well. Some other supporting actors who do very well in it. It's shot very well.
It's the same team that made Narcos, isn't it?
Okay, makes
Yeah,
sense. Quite graphic in some
Okay.
scenes. But yeah, no, definitely a good
good,
watch.
man.
It's not. Yeah, it's also not long. It's not drawn out. You kind of watching it just to see where they take this particular series. I think it's a one series thing, but still a very, very good watch, I think. And if you're into that kind of Narcos, that stuff, then it's definitely one to add to that list. So yeah, Griselda on Netflix.
Gold, man. Gold. My bringing this week is a music bringing, and it is from an artist who I rate a lot. His second album was sick. First album was probably better for me. But it's Don Toliver, and he is back with a new song called Bandit. It's just more of the good stuff, man.
Is this off the second album?
No,
Or
it's just a
just,
single.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So he might be in the
Album
mood to release something else. Yeah.
Nice.
Cold. That's episode 309. Should have said it earlier, but I'll say it now. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, DM, all of that good stuff. I'm enjoying the interaction. I like chatting shit to you lot. Let's continue it,
That's what we do, man.
Yeah, it's the Mandem Podcast.
Keep it locked.